Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night 9. It is North American Championship, Universal Retirement Senior North American Championship Edition. We've got Phil back with the headset. Hello, Phil. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. How are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing good, man. We're just watching the registrations roll in already. It is hot. And, Fegley, you're in a closet. I don't know why you're in a closet. I'd never understood that with all the houses you have in the states you live in, that you pick a closet as your background. But welcome to the broadcast tonight.
This is the big deal closet. I'm at my sister-in-law's condo down in Florida, and for all good condo space, you use the space for the bedrooms, but they have a closet where when you have to take a call and do some stuff, it's got a desk in here. It's lovely.
There you go. I love it. It's good to have you guys on tonight. It's always a fun night for me. We plan a lot for the North American Championship to get ready. We sent an email to everybody that had a typo in it yesterday. I mean, it is what it is. But registration's open tonight. It's open.
Wait. Just say we have a typo because Fegley's on vacation and he can't remember what day of the week it is and what date is on the freaking calendar. Anyhow,
it's all good.
Sheesh.
It's all good. We're having fun.
We're up to 16 at this rate. We're going to be sold out before the live's over.
I said 10 in the senior already.
Nice.
That's fun. It's going to be a good time. We got lots of stuff to talk about North American Championship, but we'll get to that here in a few minutes. Got some new sponsors, some new swag coming this year. Swag's like, it's not really meant to be a metaphor. It is swag. We do like them. There are fun. So, but why don't you guys get into Sequoia? I'm going to keep checking this for a minute. So we got to talk about we had a big major APT Independence Open.
It
was fun. Had some great winners, a little Stableford action, and a ton of money paid out in prize pool. So it was a good time.
Yeah. So I guess I'll kick off because we count from 1 to 5 to the net divisions. But starting out in D1, we had Tim Cobb from St. Augustine, Florida, right down the road from where I am right now, and he came through with a grand total of 83 modified Stableford points, and had to go to a playoff where he and Luke Smith from Covington, Tennessee, tied, and then Tim took it home with a par. So congratulations to Tim on his win and collecting a smooth $600 in USGA approved Visa gift card or tournament credit or even a worldwide gift card. Not sure what he took, but pretty good prize.
Gift card. Pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. So moving on, Phil, you going to take Division 2?
Well, so I just mentioned that Tim Cobb, he had to force that playoff by making a birdie on the last hole. He was down by a couple points and forced it. In Division 2, again, we had another playoff where Sean Pierce came back from a little bit of a deficit after day one. But he actually scored the most points in Division 2 on day 2 and was waiting patiently on the back patio, waiting for Rocky Dare to finish. Rocky was able to tie him on the last hole as well with a par. And so they went back out to a playoff. And Sean, again, just like Division 1, won it with a birdie on the first playoff hole this time.
Nice.
Yeah. Another good, exciting day for that.
All right.
Go in Division
Do you want to
3?
take D3?
Go ahead. Sure.
All right. So in D3, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Chad Davis.
My guy.
Coming home.
Yeah. Chad played phenomenal all weekend long. Probably inspired by playing with me on Friday in the 4-ball. Not getting any help from his partner, John Lambert, of course. But again, same as the other two divisions, was trailing a little bit after day 1, but came out on fire on day 2. Shot an opening 9, 1 under par to really catapult him into the lead, and then just kind of played steady throughout the back 9 and to secure the victory. Again, Chad, just played phenomenal all week long, and great victory for him.
So, because he did blame Lambert all day, on Friday for not helping him, is he going to give Lambert any credit for the win because it motivated him to just go do it himself. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, big guy, and I'm sure Chad's back was really sore.
Fair enough. All right,
then,
Division 4.
Yeah, go for it.
Division 4. All right, I'll go for it. We didn't have a playoff here other than D3. We had David Sides from Vestavia, Alabama. Tim will correct me if I mess that up. Very nice round. 25 points in round 1, 31 points in round 2. So he led all the competitors in that category for the second day, resulting in a 4-point victory over Bob Cook from Farmington, New Mexico. So Bob had quite the travel, finished second, solid second. But yeah, congrats to David. $745 in credit and Visa gift cards. So congrats to him on the win there. So moving on to D5.
D5 was Mimi Parise. Again, just like the other divisions, came from behind on day 2. I think she made 3 birdies on the last round to bring her to the front and hold on for a nice little victory there. It's going to be one of her last events. She's actually going under shoulder surgery here coming up in the next few weeks, whatever. So wish her the best on that, but a great win for Mimi.
Yep, congratulations there. All right, moving over to our open net. I mean, if you did what Chad did, you also are going to collect the open net. So he was able to max out the weekend, collecting the maximum $1,000 allotted. Excellent work. He had 71 on round 1 and a net 65 on round 2. So really nice playing, Chad. Came over again. Adam Nevins from Raleigh finished second in that contest with a 71.68. TJ Eves was there with a 67.72, and David Sides as well with a 5-under 73.66. So congrats. And then Sean Pierce as well did well in the net at 3-under. So congrats to all those players, and especially congrats to Chad for taking home 2 trophies. So congrats there. Moving over to the senior net, Phil.
Senior net won by Mr. Bob Cook, again from New Mexico. Played well Sunday. Got a little shaky near the end, but was able to hold on for a 1-point victory. Couldn't hang on Division 4, but was able to pull the senior net competition and take the victory there.
Yep.
I think he beat Chuck Floyd by 1 shot or 1 point. I think it was in that one. And of course, we had 72 players, 71 or 71 players in our senior net competitions. So there was a ton of competition in that senior net competition. So great job from Bob.
Yep, excellent work there. All right, that covers it. We covered the major.
There we go.
Congrats to everybody again. So
yeah, no, congrats. A couple more coming up. Obviously, French Lick next weekend, sold out field. What a great golf course that is. And then a couple days left to get into American Dunes if you want to play in American Dunes. Just saying, it closes on 3 days. So still got a few spots left if you want to get involved in that. So
absolutely.
sending stuff in the chat. I can't even read it.
Can we get a registration update?
Oh, yeah, Phil, we get a registration update. I mean,
North Americans at 32.
32 and 18?
It's pretty good.
19 in the senior.
So Chris Scott from Florida Southwest, first person in, edging out Marty Vermillion. You see Andrew Eckerd, defending D1 champ. He was fastest finger to register tonight. He's in it. But I'll be honest, Phil Fagley, a lot of guys I haven't met. So a lot of new faces in the field so far. So that's encouraging, fun from, different places where this is kind of the first year getting in. We got a guy from New England.
Yeah.
We've got a bunch of Florida Southwest. We've got some Denver. So all new places around the APT. So that's pretty fun.
Oh man, Alderucci signed up.
Okay, right. That's not really nice. So
It wouldn't be an event if Mr. Yukon didn't attend.
So just so you know, when you all register, like it does take a minute because we do have to verify eligibility before we accept you. So making sure the eligibility requirements are met. Most of you registering already definitely meet those. It's just we got to go through and be thorough. Because one of the things we don't want at the championship is sandbaggery. So no sandbaggery. That will not be good. So anyways, but we got some special guests here. Let's bring in Tim Harbin, our man. He's been with us since the very beginning, year one. And Tim, how's it going?
Good. Headed back home from a night out with the wife, so glad I could jump on, talk her into driving home. So hopefully everything's okay on the way.
Right. I'm glad you cleared that up because it looks like you're like live on a storm chase right now. Like there must be some like tornadoes or something in Alabama.
And what was awesome, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but as soon as you mentioned about her driving, the camera shook a little bit. Just a little.
So we actually hit a construction zone and had to jump over into a lane that's elevated the inch and a half or whatever. So that's what the shake was.
Nice. I'm looking forward to Mary probably yelling at me, but it's all good.
Look at this stupid idiot. Sorry.
We're live this time too. That's the problem.
Exactly. Oh man. Lordy.
That's pretty good. I'm not even sure I know what to ask you after that.
Yeah. We're talking about the North American Championship, so anything related to that, I can try to answer.
There we go. Well, I got one for you. I want to brag. I want to let you brag a little bit on Fegley and the competition committee a little bit. Why don't you talk a little bit about the work that goes through? I know people ask, like, what separates your tour from other tours, and I will tell you, it comes out at this time of year in the work of the competition committee to make sure everybody's flighted properly in the right division. Why don't you talk a little bit about that work and how we get to that?
Yeah, so the easiest way to describe what Fegley's work is, he's like a dog with a bone. He is not giving up until he covers everything and makes sure that everybody he has looked through multiple times. The amount of conversations I have with him on a daily, weekly, sometimes multiple conversations within an hour, talking about different people is, I don't even know that I can quantify it. And if I tried to, my real-time job would probably wonder when I have time to do that. So
I will tell you, it's always fun. I know it's North American Championship week because we get through the local finals. I'm tired from getting everything out to our St. Louis guys, and then Fegley starts texting me and calling me at 1:30 in the morning and then 7 a.m. to look through handicaps. There's like a solid week of it, making sure that everybo's in the right spot. But that being said, other than our D2 champion last year, I feel very confident in the results.
Ouch.
I'm just
and it's funny how he immediately went to D1 right after that too, huh?
Yeah, with a 4-point-something handicap.
What was I, 4-1?
In all seriousness, for those that don't know the inside joke, Matt Fegley, defending D2 national champion. I've known Fegley for years. I mean, what were you, a 6 heading into the event? 5?
5 something. 5-2, 5-3.
Yeah. Just played 3 great days and got a win and then promoted himself to D1 because he felt bad, and you're learning how to play with the big boys, and we appreciate it.
Yes. So thanks to Joe Smolera, we had the official promotion ceremony, which those of you that don't know, Joe's on the mend. So, but he's doing well. We had him on the call last night, so things are good. So yeah. But yeah, Tim is great because Tim is one of my lead guys, always showing up every Wednesday. Those of you guys that do know, and those of you that don't, we spend some time every Wednesday night talking through the relegations and the promotions to make sure, and the senior team moves to make sure that we got everybody covered. So, that's kind of how the handicap committee competition committee stuff works out. So yeah, we do have some, how is Birmingham and Atlanta? Like, let's talk some local stuff.
All right, so first, before I even get into that, then I want to congratulate my three champions from this weekend. David Sides from Vestavia, you did have that correct.
Yes.
Sean Pierce, who is now a multi-time national major champion,
Nice.
and Mimi Parasay, who's in her first year playing on a tour. And Phil dropped a bomb on me that I didn't even know that she was going to have shoulder surgery coming up. I didn't look to see, but did she beat her husband this weekend? That was a question that I needed to ask because I know she's always proud when she does that. So,
Let's see.
but other than that, everything's going good. We've got a busy schedule this weekend. We've got an event in Atlanta on Saturday, and then we've got an event at the oldest golf course in Alabama on Sunday in downtown Birmingham with some of the best views from a golf course of a cityscape that you can ask for. So,
Nice.
looking forward to that.
Well, she didn't get the family trophy, but she
Okay.
did get the
She got the one that mattered then.
yes, she did get a trophy, but which is more important.
Correct. So I'm just sitting here while you're going, man. I'm starting to clear people into the field. I'm having fun. So you guys just keep talking. Phil, you got this. I don't even know why I'm looking at Martin Vermillion. He plays like every weekend. So,
For everybody watching the call, this is what we deal with on a daily basis when we get Mender in a meeting.
Hey,
Squirrel.
Squirrel. You guys are more going.
He's even more squirrel than the guy that's known as Squirrel. But anyhow,
Yeah.
well,
Oh.
jeez,
Not even
So-
mad about it, guys.
So one thing, Tim, that we have talked about, you are a face for people who have played the North American Championship. You are a face that they should probably recognize because we were discussing you have worked every single one. Is that correct?
Not everyone. So the first year at Pinehurst, I was just a player. I wasn't a chapter owner yet. Then the Nashville event I didn't get to, but the last 2 years at Myrtle Beach, I have been on the first tee of a course both days and taking scoring both days. So more than likely, you have seen me at the North American, whether it be good or bad, depending
Yeah,
on how you go. And honestly, if you're from anywhere other than the Southeast, I have probably mispronounced your name.
Oh,
One of my all-time favorites was still when we sat down with Larry Burrow in Arkansas and we gave him our tee sheet and we're like, hey, pronounce these names. Like, it did not go well. I was like, dude, you have no chance. We're like, you want to work the first tee? He's like, I hate you.
the answer is no.
Yeah.
No first tee.
I mean, that just speaks to the demographics of what we have on our tour. We have
Exactly.
all ages, races. We got people from every parts of this country that comes to these championships, and it's nice to see everybody. That's the great thing. We're going to be bringing about 360 and 240. Now, some of those will be the same people, but it'll be nice to see them again because we do get a lot of the same people that come down, and it's going to be great to see some of the new people.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. You think Alderucci's played enough rounds? I guess we should probably clear him in.
Yeah, probably. It'll be all right.
I'm just trying to get through this so people don't get disappointed when they don't see anybody in the field. So
Eric S.
Eric S.
Oh,
I know how to pronounce his name. He's one of my guys.
man. So Tim's been around. Is there any plans to possibly shave the beard for this year's championship because it will be a little bit warmer in Florida?
Absolutely not.
I don't know if you're hearing the commentary from the sideshow over here, but that is a big fat no.
Okay.
It'll probably get trimmed down quite a bit before I go down there, but I have been given specific directions over the last 13 years that if I want to continue to stay married, the beard stays.
Intact.
There we go.
There we go. I like it.
Got
I
it.
like it. Well, let's talk North American Championship for a minute. And we got some new partners with some new tee gifts I'm excited about. North American Championship guys are going to see some swag. You're going to see some Imperial. senior North American Championship guys are going to see some. Turtleson's going to be on hand. There's going to be some CMC Design, which is a new vendor for us. We're going to have some fun with it. So a lot of new stuff in. We're excited about the weekend being at Reunion Resort. There's great room rates. There's a gazillion houses on property you can rent. There's no room requirement, but booking link is open. So Chris, if you want to put that up there. But Tim, I appreciate you joining us. We'll let you go back to your wife so your wife doesn't kill all of us. She's going to kill you, but I don't want her to kill me. So
That's a fair statement. And just so you're clear to other people that when you say swag, you actually mean a brand name, not just the generality of this.
correct. And they are awesome. They do great work, great stuff. So highly recommend working with those guys. So looks like we're up to 48, Phil.
48 and 26.
Nice. Keep checking who I see. See a couple St. Louis guys coming in finally. I will tell you right now, the number one chapter signed up for the North American Championship is Florida Southwest.
Yeah.
There's your random one. Steve
Well,
Hasselfratz.
You know,
It is close.
Steve's done a good job down there. Players have been excited, and it is a small drive.
There's a small drive. Lots of good stuff coming in, though. So
It can be a very painful drive from a traffic perspective, but, anyhow.
I hear you. Well, let's bring our next guest. I think this is the first time we've had him on the live since we announced him. It's not because we're ashamed of him. Or anything.
Well,
Well,
What's up,
you might should be ashamed at times. I don't know.
So,
But remember, you asked for it.
I did. It's my better judgment. So we all make mistakes, Casey.
Yes, we do. So,
And if you're the worst one I make, then I'm doing okay in life and running a golf tour. So,
well, that is the first time I've heard that. So.
but anyways, for those that know, Casey Dickinson runs Kentucky, Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus. You've been with us since day one. I'll still never forget when I got the phone call. It's a great story of how we met. I'm sure at some point tonight we'll tell it, but it's you've been with us since day one, and we do love you dearly. You've worked every North American Championship with us. So you excited for this year in Orlando?
Yeah. It's always good to come down and do that. I mean, I'm waiting for my opportunity to be the first tee announcer. You don't think my voice is soulful enough for it, but I'm trying.
Wow.
You always give it to Chris Guthrie. I don't know. I'll be a worker bee. I'll do what you need me to do.
There we go. We would love to have you down. We have one more spot, so now we got our entire staff. We're sold out for the North American on staff. So we appreciate that. But so tell us a little bit. I mean, you've been around for a long time doing amateur tours. I've seen a lot. What surprised you the most about the APT?
Just that really there was an opportunity to have input, the collaboration. Been able to help people with what I have done in the past to help them grow and to get other ideas. So I mean, there was a lot of that, and it was an opportunity to do what I wanted to do in Kentucky. You've let the parameters be loose for me at times, and I appreciate it. That was a nice way of saying it, right?
Well, I think it's, what I think is the craziest thing. I love talking with some of the original guys that came from a different organization. But I was surprised by how genuine the friendships became, even though a lot of us had worked together for a long time and never known each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's been the fun part. And I think it bleeds into the relationships the members have. The collaboration started between staff and chapter owners, and then chapter owners and chapter owners, and then chapter owners and members, and now members and members. And it's just a cool community of a place that you can find and belong and get to know people from all over the country. And so it's really cool to see. Like, I got a phone call today. I see David in the chat. David took really good care of one of my really good friends that he had no idea was somebody that would call me, and he just did what he normally does. And all of a sudden I get a phone call from a member and it's like, hey, let me tell you about my experience I had talking to your Kansas City chapter owner today. And it's kind of fun that you can go across, get a consistent experience across the board and just meet some great people. And just so you know, if you're on the fence about the North American Championship, there's no better place to do it than the North American Championship, because there will be people from all over the country. Couple things. We're working on a Wednesday night event this year. We'll talk about it. May not be the par 3 like the lighted par 3 in years past. Maybe a putt-putt challenge. We're looking at a couple different options. We're going to have the first champions dinner ever, North American champions only. Fegley's excited because he's going to come. So there's just some traditions that are going to start this year in Orlando that are going to be really, really special. And so it's going to be good. And Casey, it's always good to have you, man. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, your passion for what you want to do with running a tour and kind of your vision for where you see it going from here?
Well, I mean, it's always kind of trying to outdo last year. And, we've in Kentucky and Cincinnati and Columbus, we've got just a number of really good golf courses that we've, been over the years, been able to establish relationships and really always put together a good schedule. A lot of people come for NCR, and we're getting ready to probably here in the next week or so put our fall schedules out. I know that I can say that we got TPC River Bend on October 13th. So it's just that kind of.
He's already throwing it out there.
Yeah, just it. Yeah. I got other ones too. So, that one is confirmed as of today.
There we go.
Yeah,
that means the fall schedule is pretty good because we've got Omni Homestead Resort, which is a new major location for us on the 20th and 21st. So the fall schedule is looking up, Casey. Just those two venues there is pretty freaking good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way this sets up. We get through the North American Championship September, and Kentucky and Ohio, you can go through the end of November and go ahead and get next year kicked off. So, I mean, that's something I really enjoy because I like fall golf.
Yeah,
we got to plan it around football season, but we do that.
Yep, got to watch out for the home games.
Yeah, we'll miss church, but we won't miss football.
Correct.
Oh goodness.
Oh, man, that's
it's the truth.
I'm sorry, I'm like, it's way more truthful than
that is from 15 years of experience doing this.
Yes, right? You're like, well, we'll play on Sunday because well, who knows about the Bengals this year, but
yeah.
But go to Casey's turn. Oh no. Oh Lordy. Anyhow. Yeah, Casey, you and I, oh my gosh.
Hey, you started with me.
15 years?
Long time, yeah.
It's been a while. Wow. It's been a lot of fun.
That's still my favorite picture. I sent you with the hard hat on after that one day at Old Style when you got hit in the head on the driving range.
Yep. There's an all-time great story there. Those of you that know, if you're on a driving range that has the wood tees out kind of sporadic, and you believe that it's a little too close, as an experienced golfer, you're probably right. Because I took a glancing blow of a driver on a backswing, and there's a couple great photos floating around there.
If you're making a flag for the North American Championship, I'll make that available to you.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
Well, I did come back with a great response in day 2. I showed up with a hard hat. I found a legitimate hard hat, and I showed up to the golf course, telling everybody I got my PPE, so we're going to be good to go on the driving range today.
That's almost as good as you rolling in the Winnebago for a few years ago and parking in the parking lot.
Absolutely. Anyhow. Oh, such good times, Casey. It's going to be good seeing you, man. It's been a while, so I wasn't able to make any of your events this year, but it'll be good to see you in Orlando. We'll have a good time.
All right.
Yeah. I love that Fraser's busting you about the snacks, and poor David doesn't know the joke. And so he's asking in the chat, what's the favorite snack you get at Casey's tournaments? Why you come there?
You should show up now. I mean, I'm getting my snack signs with his picture on them made.
There we go. That's what I did to poor Troy with the Hole in One Club side to see across the country. We got a chapter owner that hits a hole in one. It wasn't in the Hole in One Club. And now he's the poster child for the Hole in One Club. I mean, it is what it is. So, I think Frazier's on the snack signs. I feel that's appropriate with as much grief as he's given you.
And if you don't have appropriate snacks and he is there, he will step up and take up for you. He will do his best to make it awkward, and I appreciate that.
that is one very thing, Casey. You and I both are known to live in a little bit of, if there's something to be said, we'll both kind of look around and go.
Yeah, sometimes the filter is not always on 100%. Just
if you want to know what's truly in someone's head, Casey might be your guy.
Very true. So, but it's gonna be a good week down the North American Championship. Lots of things. Friday at the North American Championship week is gonna be Folds of Honor Friday. So we're gonna have a nice little service around the flagpole before round one starts. Have a national anthem, and then lots of cool things. We got some extras working in this year in the North American Championship and the Senior North American Championship. So stay tuned. We do have a message from Worldwide Golf. And then we'll have an update on where we are, and we'll get back talking more North American Championships stuff. So stay tuned.
Get there. Get there. Get there.
Get there. Those two words are said by golfers all over the world as a sign of respect, a whisper of encouragement, a roar of support. It's what we say to our competitors, our loved ones, our heroes. It's what we say to ourselves.
Get there.
At Worldwide Golf, we're like you. We strive to improve our game, to elevate our standards, and transcend our limits. Our commitment is to the journey, to the tradition, and to the spirit of golf that unites us all. Since 1963, Worldwide Golf has been there to supply golfers with the equipment and apparel they need to drive their journeys forward. With over 100 retail locations spread across 10 retail brands and the best golf e-commerce websites, we have exactly what every golfer needs for however they choose to play. All of this done to help golfers who want to be their best get there. We are golfers, and we're here for golfers. We built a brand around evolving the game and having what you need to play your way, and it shows in every product we offer and every experience we provide. Our goal is singular, to help you get there. Though the game may change, our mission remains. To stand beside you, to grow with you, to celebrate every victory and learn from every shot. Worldwide Golf. Get there.
Well, sounds good. Also, special thanks for presenting sponsor Worldwide Golf, Global Golf. Throw it in the Worldwide Golf National Player of the Year races. Got some of that swag ordered from Swag, by the way. It's going to be pretty sweet National Player of the Year stuff. And special thanks, Universal Retirement, title sponsor of the Senior North American Championship. Also, the Universal Retirement 19th hole, which will be in the ballroom at Reunion every day after play. We've got the Swag Golf Putting Challenge. We're working with Worldwide Golf for some fun stuff as well. And if I don't know if you've all seen the Ryder Cup bag for Team USA. It is the week before the Ryder Cup, the North American Championship. We've got 2 of the Swag Ryder Cup bags as prizes for the putting challenge. Benefiting Folds of Honor. And I will tell you, those things are freaking the coolest thing ever. It definitely beats like the old, they may be better than the 1999 polos at Brookline. The Ryder Cup swag. In 1999, you thought those things were cool. That was the first time they put color on a shirt.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I just, Anyhow.
So.
And now
All right.
Ricky's in the chat talking about like A-list on Southwest.
Of course, he's fancy.
Whatever.
He's fancy. He gets that poor man's first class seat every time. He's got
So-
all that leg room.
Couple things included in the entry fee this year for both championships. We got an awards luncheon, nice little buffet lunch from Reunion on site. We've got the Universal Retirement 19th hole. We'll have some stuff included. We're going to have a great time being on site at Reunion, just throwing some of that stuff out to make plans. We'll have stuff going all afternoon. It's going to be a good time. The swag putting competition is going to be a lot of fun. Excited to roll out what Worldwide Golf has. Big Folds of Honor raffle like we do every year.
Yep.
It's going to be a good time.
So, do we want to go into some of the questions we've been getting?
I think we absolutely should.
So, well, just some of the stuff. I don't necessarily know if there's been stuff in the chat, but one of the things we did want to talk about briefly was we've got some questions about, the 2 rounds after July. So
You go. You are the
what that is designed to do is everybody don't, get too worried about that. What we're looking for is consistency in play. So again, if you haven't played in months, that's going to be something that we will look at, potentially have a discussion with you about opportunities to play or potentially move in divisions just based on the fact that we don't have record of you playing of late. But those of you that, the vast majority that are on the, we're on the exemption list, we're going to go in and look, see where you were registered. We'll see that you've probably registered for 4 more events and everything's good. Or that you've been playing consistently up until this point in time. So you'll be good. It's just the players on the, on the outskirts that we don't have some solid information for. It's just a checkpoint for us to go back, review their information, make sure that they're in a good position. And we do want to make sure that they're good to go for the North American and making sure that they're going to be competing in the right level. So again, that's just another checkpoint along the way. The vast majority, I think almost everybody at this point in time signed up is already a validated player. So things are looking pretty good on that aspect. But if you do get an email or some form of communication from us, we're just going to be looking for additional information, additional backup to make sure that
don't try to cheat the system. That's really all
Right.
I can do.
Right. We don't want to crown the North American champion who played 6 events back in January.
His handicap went to like 8.5 and he didn't play anything.
He didn't play anymore.
And this Jen's a 3.2. Like, you're not coming to our championship in D3. Sorry, it ain't gonna happen.
No. So
No.
it's things like
That's
that.
what we mean by that. When it's obvious that like you're trying to game the system, we will just catch you and move you.
Correct. So that's some of the things, but again, vast majority of everybody should be good to go. Also, those of you that pay attention to the members manual, I know there are a few of you out there. The flight lock has been in place, will be in place moving forward. So those of you that don't know about it, you can go to the members manual, read about it. So those of you chasing player of the year, you have a little bit of leeway in how well you can play before taking that promotion. So there's that.
There you go. I think that's good. Eligibility requirements. D1 players is how many rounds?
3 this year, correct?
I asked you because I forgot.
Oh, I believe it's 3 this year.
I will look.
3.
Sweet. I remembered it correctly.
Perfect. That's first time for everything.
Yes, first time for everything. Obviously, we're going to have a little bit of leeway in Division 1 because, well,
Division 1, there's really not a handicap problem.
correct. There's not a handicap. There's not a flight problem. If you want to, as long as you show some loyalty to the tour, let's go. But the rest of the divisions, Division 2 through 5, we look for 6 throughout the year. Obviously, we will make exceptions and have discussions with players who are new to the tour, who would like to get in. That's a discussion that we'll have along the way. But those of you that have been around for a while, 6 events in the year, and 2 of those after July 1st. So some of you, actually a lot of you, probably already have that taken care of. And the vast majority will probably get that another one knocked off this weekend because Phil, you and I were talking. What are we at? 30? Is it 31 or 32 events this weekend? Is it something like that?
There's a lot. Let's go. It's a lot.
Big number. It's a
Yeah.
big number.
Basically, every chapter that ran an event last weekend, they took the week off, and every other chapter throughout the country is running an event this weekend, is what it looks like. So,
Right. I'll be honest, I don't know why I even took this call because I'm just trying to stay ahead of things. And it's not working right now.
it's your lovely face, man. It's
I'm up
everybody.
to number 24 to approve, and we're in the 60s. So it's all good.
It's all good. That's good. Those that have been around, anybody that we need. Well, we won't out them, but have there been some that you're like, oh, wait a minute, we might want to talk about that guy or gal?
Just one.
Okay.
Just one. He's only played 3 rounds so far, but he's playing every event he can since he started, so that'll be fun. No, I mean I'm excited. Like there's different names. I mean, keep that graphic up. Cover. Oh, he moved it. I was like, poor Phil, he had his face covered. But no, I mean, there's a lot of old names, familiar faces, and then there's a lot of new names, and that's always exciting. That's why we do this. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great event. I'd like to say we're learning every year we do this. You don't have to like to say. You can say. It's so funny. Everybody's always like, "Yeah, you're so calm at the tournament." I said, "This year we're treading water much easier than we were last year. So we're learning. We're getting organized. We're having fun with it. We're continuing to move it around the country." And really keep promise that Jody and I made from day one that we're going to keep moving. Everybody's like, you're going to keep it in Myrtle Beach forever. No, we're not going to keep it in Myrtle Beach forever. But
we're saying hi to the mouse this year.
We are saying hi to the mouse. It's going to be a good time. Reunion's a great time. It's a great spot to bring your family. Orlando's a great time to be down there. It's not super crowded at the parks. Hotel availability is off the chart. And the golf courses are going to be really, really good. It's a really great time to be in Florida. We've got morning double tee times both days. You're going to play 1 round at each golf course in the North American. So you've got the Palmer, which might be my favorite down there. I love Arnold Palmer design, so I'm a Palmer fan. You've got the Watson, which is really fun and playable. And then you've got the Nicklaus, which is a great tournament golf course. The Universal Retirement Senior North American Championship is going to be at the Palmer and the Watson, which are both right there. It's going to be a great time. Don't want to miss it. We're working on all the events around. We'll have more information out about it. I'm really excited about the Champions Dinner. Doesn't affect a lot of people on the live because to get invited, you've got to be a North American champion or a senior North American champion. It's going to be on Friday night. It's going to be a great time. So after round 1, that dinner, it's going to be really special. Talked to a sponsor today. Coming in on it, it's going to be really good, man. It is going to pay to be in that elite club. This is an event you want to win because you're going to be celebrated every year going forward. And so it's kind of like winning. I don't want to say it's like winning the Masters, but it's going to be similar to that. We're going to honor you every year. It's going to be a great time.
That's awesome. To give Nick. Sorry, Nick had a good question. He's probably going to be okay.
Yeah, no, you're fine. We're not worried about that. It's really just to catch people that stop playing. Like they get their handicap to like 8.5 and then don't play and their gin's like a 5. So as long as you're not that guy, you're fine. Literally just there as a safety to find the person we know that's trying to game the system to say, no, sir, you cannot do that.
Yep. So, Mr. Buzz is in Kauai.
It's pretty awesome. Buzz, I hope you're swimming. I hope you're swimming with the manta rays while you're out there. That was probably the best suggestion for a honeymoon I've ever gotten. Was the night swim with the manta rays. We had so much fun.
Is it in Kauai or is it off of?
It's off of the Big Island.
Okay, it's Big Island. Got it. Buzz, he can take the trip to Poipu Bay, the golf course there, where they used to hold the Skins game back when, I was young, and Tiger Woods participated in it when he did Tiger Woods thing.
And tell Nick I'm almost to his registration.
All right, good. There you go. He heard you.
One more to get there.
There we go.
I'm
There
just
you go.
I'm getting too talkative. Phil's not talking enough.
Well,
You know.
Bill,
kinda hard to-
another order.
It's kind of hard to get a word in edgewise. You guys don't be quiet. I
Hey, I'll
mean,
shut up, Phil. You're the host now. I'm just going to
No.
move people into the championship.
I'm just looking at the numbers. I mean, the numbers are phenomenal. I mean, so far, 35 players registered for the Senior North American Championship, and right now we're looking at 42, 64 out of I think we're already 64 out of 130 or out of 360. So we're well on our way, to make a fantastic opening night salvo into our
Opening.
registrations.
Opening night celebration.
Opening night. It's fun. Don't worry,
Yeah.
Nick Gerard. I just approved you right now.
There we go.
Real time.
Yeah.
Just don't you dare back out of that event.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Look,
Next
yeah,
up
look,
is William Morgan III.
There we go. Oh man.
I don't even know why I look at some of these people to see that they're like 42
I'm
years
just loving this minute. It's just like
old. Dude, I'm trying to keep caught up, man. I'm going to be doing this till midnight tonight at the rate this is going.
I know. Buzz is working, not golfing. Ah, poor Buzz. Ugh.
oh,
Being in Hawaii and having to work, that's gotta be like, oh, it's gotta be like living there. Like you're just like, yeah, this is awesome, but I'm in the office for 9 hours a day. So
I know, right?
the commute's great, but
uh,
oh man.
Going
Ooh.
through.
That is a good point. Chris has got some notes, Mender. So here you go. The winter shootout. I got to see the golf courses as I came down to meet Captain.
The winter shootout was awesome, man. The wind picked up in the Nicholas course, and that place got hard.
Squirrely.
Those greens were brutally fast. Super fun layout. I mean, Jack Nicklaus is not known for being the most nice guy,
Nicest
course
architect.
designer. Like that golf course is hard. Like the fun part about the test at Reunion is the Watson course is pretty easy to get around. The Palmer course is a lot of risk reward, but it's manageable if you play smart. But you can also try to take advantage of it at your own peril. And then the Nicholas course, you better golf your freaking ball
Better golf
around that place. That's all I'm going to say. Like,
Good.
it's a difficult golf course, I think it's the most beautiful track there. But man, that golf course has got some shots you got to hit.
mm-hmm.
Oh man.
So
Buzz and Travis are buddies from '86.
I was
Yeah.
born in '86.
I was like, Minder, was that the year you were born? I mean, I'm not much different. I was 8. Phil, you were like at least 15, right?
86. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was 19.
Oh, okay. So you were like the young military boys, doing your crazy Canadian stuff in college, wherever that was, right?
I don't even know what you don't want to talk about what Canadians do for fun in their spare time.
Eat poutine and I don't know.
And drink beer with a higher alcohol content
Yeah.
than
Yes,
okay.
and then play hooky.
Uh-huh.
The hooky.
Will Morgan has a question about the courses. Yes, the 3 courses are the 3 reunion courses. That's
That's
it.
a correct statement.
It's all staying there. It's gonna be a good time.
Keeping things close, keeping things limited.
Yeah. And everybody is playing all 3 courses, I believe. Is that?
Correct.
Yep. Hopefully by some miracle we get a nice clean distribution and everything will be smooth, but I'm sure that won't happen. So
I've got ideas, Fegley.
I like it. There we go.
Yeah.
So Will's bringing up a really good point. So finals, one of those. So unlike years past, that is the other thing. No cut.
That's correct.
No premier, because the golf courses are all viewed, similarly. They're all on property there. We can do the rotation. It's just going to be the standard 3 golf courses, 54 holes. So a little bit of different flavor where, in years past we have done the cut for the premier venues. This year, the way it kind of set, is we rolled with it with just the standard 54 holes. So yeah. So that's a good question, good point out there. And Will, I look forward to seeing what kind of, what attire he has. You'll be able to find him from anywhere. Just look for bright
Pink.
color out of a highlighter box,
Yeah.
which is awesome. And Will can golf his golf ball too.
Yeah, I can't keep up with all these registrations.
Well, focus.
So, well, Travis, it will not be chilly at reunion in September. I can assure you.
No. It'll be shorts.
So-
Even Chris might be warm.
Yeah, I will say there's some really good restaurants at Reunion. The restaurant in the Nicholas Clubhouse is really good. The steakhouse back at the resort was really good. I really like the lobby bar. The lobby bar's got like sushi and some like little kind of like appetizer plates. A lot of great stuff there. And then if you go right outside the gates, there's pretty much anything you could want. There's you get all the chains, and then you can go back into Champions Gate if you want to. And you're about 15 minutes from downtown Disney?
About that, depending on the time of day and traffic.
Depending on the time of day and traffic.
Yeah.
No pressure, Phil. We got to remember it's Will Morgan's birthday, so we got to have cupcakes on the first tee.
Oh.
Just for Will Morgan, though.
Just for Will. He'll be like, what, maybe 40? Who knows? Who knows?
I don't think he's senior eligible yet, is he?
No, there's no way.
So that's one thing we should talk about. So the Senior North American Championship includes both entry into the senior divisions and the senior net. That's automatic for all 240 players. And then the North American Championship, there is a double dip option to a net division within your division. So there'll be a Division 1 net, Division 2 net, Division 3 net, Division 4 net, Division 5 net. So it'll be great. Shashinsky said, let's not forget a sold-out French Lick in 2 weeks. French Lick's been sold out for like 6 months, bro. It's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to being there.
Oh man, I'll be hanging out with family in Seattle that weekend. But you guys have fun. I can't meet. What the hell did I call him? I first met him there, and he's like, "You don't know who I am." I said, "You're Bob." I think it was Bob. I think I called him Bob for like the next 2 weeks.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, David came up to me at French Lick last year, and he was like,
Oh.
"Hey," I was like, "Hey," he's like, "You have no idea who I am," and I'm like, "You're Bob. That's who you are." I thought it was him, but I just nicknamed him Bob for the rest of the weekend.
Right.
I think he was playing. I don't know what games he played, but anyhow, it's a total sidebar. But whatever. Hey, Rich and Gary are saying hi to each other. That's kind of fun.
That's cute.
Where's Rich? I wonder if Rich is in Chicago or if he's in Phoenix. Who knows? So yeah, the booking on the hotels. The hotels are kind of good. So what's the hotel options again there, Mr. Minder?
You got a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. 3 bedrooms the best value, $229 a night. You can get 6 guys in there if you want to. So, but you can also get 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because some of us wouldn't. Their roommates, yeah. Too much snoring for a roommate of 9.
Well, frankly, just so you know, you have your own room in the staff for that reason.
Thank God.
You hear me from the next room over. Felix has a good question. Will next year's majors be announced? There will be some announcements, I'm sure. I know Matt's working on some stuff already. We'll see.
I'm close.
Chris with an inappropriate comment in the background. But anyhow.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
I had one contract I was signing for next year. It's a repeat. They added in a deposit of like almost $40,000 without mentioning that it was going to be a thing. So I'd email and be like, "Hey guys, there's this clause in the contract with deposit for $40,000."
Hey, that's the way golf is now. They're like, "Hey, you want to play golf? Just write us a enormous check, and we'll talk to you in a year." And it's like, wait a minute. Phew.
I got a good laugh out of that. I was just like, "Yeah, it's all good. Whatever."
Fair enough, Rich. We are boring tonight, but it's all about, it's the excitement of the sign up.
We can bring you on, Rich. Send Rich a link.
Send Rich a link.
Send Rich a link.
Good point, Chris. How does the registration process work?
There you go. Let's bring
How does
Chris on
registration-
camera.
So the registration process, those of you that have received your exemption from one of the, do we have 9 or 10? Whatever, a lot of exemptions that are possible. But those of you who fall under that category, you received the email today. You're able to sign up today. Now, what that does is it puts you in the queue to be approved. And so that's where we go look. We check how many events you've played, making sure you're a validated player. If you're not a validated player, you'll still be registered, but you'll be down on the list as we take our time to do some additional research and make sure that everything's going to be on the up and up.
Correct.
So if you
One
aren't,
of the benefits about playing in our championship is pretty much everybody's going to be validated, and we're going to know where handicaps are. So it's not people playing one, 2 times coming in to win a national championship. These are the best of the best from the year. That's why we spend so much time doing the priority exemption process.
And there's going to be another important date, which is 3 weeks from today and tonight. And that's when it's going to open up.
I just got to point this. This is freaking awesome. That pumps me up. Aaron,
Yeah.
we love it, man.
Go.
I love it. So welcome to the APT.
Absolutely. It's awesome. That's awesome. I need to get up there because, again, it's part of the world I haven't spent much time in. But there's, just a little bit of good golf up there. But back to the important thing about those of you that have your exemption. In 3 weeks, signups will open up to every other member who did not have an exemption.
Correct.
So
So give me 3 weeks.
Giving you 3 weeks to figure out vacations, budgets, travel, all that. Don't be the guy or gal who calls us when everything's full on August the 10th. Well, I had the exemption. Yes, you needed to act on the exemption. You needed to sign up. Hey!
What's up, man?
I fell asleep for a while at the beginning there, and then Chris sent me an invite, so I had to find my Fegley hat.
That's right. Absolutely. You had to be not boring Coach Ches, who's clearly in Chicago based on the landscape. That is not in Arizona landscape.
Correct. You may see a weasel. We have like a weasel or a ferret or something running around the yard. I don't know.
Crazy wildlife there in Chicago this time of year.
We do.
We're not frozen, which is awesome. It's very good.
No, it's just 90 degrees.
Got an event this weekend?
No, I have an event in Vegas.
That's right. It's
not the Reflection Bay when I have a basketball event.
Yes, that is correct. The Vegas folks are playing at Reflection Bay. You are big time basketball job. Other income producing, primary income producing job.
Yes, the pure basketball experience.
Yes, kind of a big weekend. Well, if you stumble across any tickets or need somebody to go to, I have a couple friends that are there. So, got spots to fill. Just let me know.
Yeah, I'm watching the Cooper Flag debut right now.
Oh, nice. Is he doing well?
Is he really that much better than everyone else?
He's the real deal. I don't know if he's that much better than everybody else, but he's the real deal.
Nice.
There we go. Man, must see TV. Well, I'm in a house full of Tar Heels, so they're probably going to be like, no, we don't. I mean, it was great. They had a big advertisement for him. Who's he? What shoe company is he with? Is it Puma or is it New Balance? Anyhow,
all I know is an Illinois fan. I really hope he's the real deal, because if he's not the real deal, like, we had a junior high basketball team.
Fair enough.
No comment.
I had to watch that game with Hawkins, who is the biggest Duke fan I've ever met. Who literally left with 12 minutes left to go in the game because he felt so bad about what was happening.
We should probably talk about golf.
Yeah.
I'm good with
that. North American Championship.
You brought up Cooper Flag.
30 events this weekend. Like, we are in the dog days of summer, so if you got to play golf. Like, just keep yourself sane. And
I always
drink
get
water.
I always get a kick out of hearing that, Fegs, because as you know, we're in the home stretch in Phoenix.
Yes, you are well beyond the dog. You are like, you have probably, what are you guys down to there? Probably three left.
3 left,
Nice.
and then our final.
You had your oh man, your finals at such a same place. Where's your finals this year?
Yeah, 2-day at Weekapa.
That's brutal to have to play 2 days a week of for your
I
local
know.
title. I just don't even.
You know.
Why would anybody play at your tour?
Jeez, why would you want to play golf in Phoenix?
I think we'll have a bunch of visitors this year because obviously we have to go the week after most people because I have to run Chicago also.
Are you 13th, 14th?
Yeah.
Or is it, oh.
Oh,
It means I'm gonna have to.
Shameless plug to the entire nation watching.
Like, come in, make things very, hey, it's a good plug for your guys locally. Like, hey, sign up because we may get invaded.
Polish your game up before the North American Championships.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
That was my way to segue back to what you're supposed to talk about.
Exactly. Excellent work.
Well, I was supposed to ask you. You're a veteran NAC captain, course captain.
Oh yeah.
We won't tell any stories, but I'll ask this. So there's a bunch of people that are playing their first North American Championship, their first big championship in golf. So there's some nerves, there's some things. What's some tips and tricks from what you've watched with players to help people play their best and fit in and feel comfortable?
This is going to sound like I'm being sarcastic, but honestly, all kidding aside here, be ready to play in elements you're not used to playing in. We've had tropical storms. We've had high humidity. You get pine straw some places. I think what happens, I can speak for Phoenix players that I've talked to. They go from Phoenix to playing out there, and they've never played that type of a course before, or in that type of climate before, and it's way different than what you're used to. So get there early and play practice rounds if you can, kind of get used to it, that type of thing. But obviously, the rest of it's about slowing your heart rate and not getting caught up in the moment and playing golf the way you would normally play golf.
And don't be taken too far aback when they actually have a professional voice announcing their names, such as yourself. I mean, we have heard the stories of first-time players.
The radio voice does come out, yes.
Having to go, whoa! I'm really wow. That was a nice intro. So
I might have a new trick or two up my sleeve for this year.
All right.
Nice. I'm going to add to it, Chaz. I think this is important. You always play better if you play the way you practice. So if you don't grind for 2 minutes over a 3-footer, don't do it in the championship. It will make you miss the putt.
Yes.
Yeah. So the closer you can play to how you practice, the better off you are going to perform. And so that's one of those things. You think you have to come in, big event, grind. Pace of play is a huge thing, man. Just keep up with the group in front of you. You will play better doing that. I promise.
Well, the other thing, too, to keep in mind for those, I would say a majority of the field has not played a 3-day tournament with us, and maybe ever. And if you lose your mind on day one because of a few bad shots, you're missing the boat because there's plenty of golf to play.
There's a lot of golf. So when it gets a little sideways, just be like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah. The other thing I'd say is just enjoy the experience. There's a lot of really cool things. There's a lot of cool storylines that are off of the 3 days of golf that make the championship special. And so embrace those. Enjoy meeting people from across the country that will become your friends and you get to know and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. And one thing, another question from the group, or I guess a statement, Travis brought up about the window, the sign-up window. The sign-up window for skins and getting your swag and all that stuff. Yes, that was a hey Matt, did you learn things?
I know. I feel like he's being a little hateful.
No, not at all. I think that was it's a good to point that out. Yes.
Travis is hating on me. It's okay.
The window will not be
you mean when we tried to do the event in Myrtle Beach that time and I'm pretty sure we exceeded the fire capacity of the building?
Yeah, that time.
Yeah, it didn't work out very well. So No, the nice thing about Reunion is Reunion is the best setup we've ever had to do registration in between being with the resort. We've got all the ballroom space. It's by far the best setup we've ever had. And so I would expect that to go really well. We're going to have a ton of fun things going on. We're going to do a players meeting on Thursday night to cover all the rules, what Folds of Honor Friday. We'll be meeting back and forth. We're talking about some live points updates so you can see where you'd finish where you are in the tournament, tracking the National Player of the Year stuff. We're going to have some live from the North American Championship. Fegley, you're going to have to come in from your round and redo that. It's going to be a good time.
I just like that Phil must have been well aware of the ability to update things points wise. So he didn't keel over at that one. So, all right, good deal with that. Another question. Where was it? Practice rounds. What's the practice rounds negotiations? Are those still ongoing?
Practice rounds are available. I don't remember what the rate is. It's good though. It's way cheaper than a normal round there. I know that.
What's the sign up?
It's well under $100. You're going to be calling the pro shop to do it. We will get that information posted here shortly. It's in our contract. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head.
It's okay. But the information to come about the practice rounds.
Yes, but there are practice rounds.
Got it. And a practice round rate. So that's kind of the important thing. So there you go. That answers that one.
It is the important thing. What else we got?
Cool. I just wanted to make sure we got the questions nabbed because we are at an hour and 7 minutes.
Are we really?
Yeah. Chris hasn't yelled. Well, Chris is probably yelling at us. I just don't have the chat up. Oh, okay.
Travis says, "Matt, I'm not hating. I promise. I'm just giving you a hard time, Travis. It's all good, and it's okay to criticize this because there was a year that it was a complete cluster.
Yes.
So we get it. We own it. We're not gonna pretend like it wasn't.
We're not gonna repeat it. Got their no repeats on that one.
I just remember Sherry was taking the money. The Helms were taking the money for the 50-50 raffle. And like we were literally putting cash in a hat because we didn't protect it. They came into this back room, which is where the brides would get ready in this place, and they dump all this cash in the hat. And we're just like, I literally look, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? So we've learned a few things over the years. One of my favorites was if we're telling stories, the first year in Pinehurst, we get back to our room. And so we didn't realize what 330 players worth of skins money would look like all in cash. So we dump it out. We dump it out on the table. We're sitting there and Jody and I are counting cash and Chris is going, y'all look like you're drug dealers right now. I mean, we had piles. Like my backpack did not leave my back the entire weekend because we're just walking around with this huge wad of cash that, isn't our money. It's the players' money. So,
right. Some controls have been improved since.
Controls have been improved since year one, so year 5 should be a little bit better.
You have a lock on your backpack now?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, a little bit more than that.
So what do they say? War is always about confusing the enemy.
Oh, you have multiple backpacks now.
So it's always fun. Well, anyways, if you guys have any questions, now's a good time to ask them. We'll keep getting communications out, but huge night of registration to get started. We're excited about that. Reunion is an elite host. It's going to be a great weekend for the North American Championship and a great week for the Universal Retirement Senior North American Championship. Lots of fun stuff, lots of extras. It's going to be our biggest and best yet. We're going to have a good time with it. So hope to see you out in Orlando, but we'll wait a couple minutes for questions. Rich, you got any final thoughts?
Play lots of rounds prior to the North American Championships. That's just helping out my fellow chapter owners.
There you go.
Don't be afraid that you're going to move divisions. Just go play golf.
Just go play golf.
Flight lock is in place.
Yep.
So, which is good. Go play golf. Any questions?
All right, Phil. Anything from the Pizza Shack?
No, just look at the numbers. I mean, we're 41 on the senior side already, and
73.
73 on the North American Championship. So that's good. Great first night.
74.
74. Wow, keeps on going.
Keeps on going.
I'm trying to get through. I'm at like 54 at clearing people.
And there you go.
So
There
it's
we
not
go.
working. But
All right.
anyways, Chris, are we live next week?
I think we should be, shouldn't we? There's no reason why not. It's the 17th.
We are live next week, so we'll have some good content for you. And on that, we're going to go to Mess Room 200. But thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week. Registration is officially open for the North American Championship, the Universal Retirement Senior North American Championship. And appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Two under. Quality fabrics, no roll waistband, Joey pouch, elevate and separate, no chafing. What more could you ask for?